Hello everyone, this is CoinsKid. Just bringing you an update on Reef. I do usually cover this in my daily update video, but I'm just going to do a separate video now because it is a part of the channel. Obviously, as you know, those that are here, you know about the tweet earlier, but we're not about fundamentals and news. Okay, yeah, it does affect the price and we do see it go up and down, but we just look at the technicals. Okay, so what I just want to draw to your attention is that we have bounced off support. We did wick down. Okay, we have wicked down on this support line of this channel that we do find ourselves in now on Reef. As you can see, we wicked all the way down. On the 4 hour, we are coming down quite heavily. We are correcting quite heavily. But this support line is something that you do need to keep an eye on, okay, in the channel. And that currently sits at roughly, at the moment, and obviously that creeps up with time as well. So at the moment that sits at 0.38. So what potentially could happen to Reef going forward? Well, at the moment I think we're looking at a potential buyback and token burn by the Reef developers because of what's happened. So that in effect could have a positive effect on the price action. As soon as they release that info, you could just see Reef correct massively and pump back up. It is, unfortunately, from its high, which was only made yesterday, it did wick down to 34% correction. It's currently sitting at a 30% correction, but it also coincides with a correction today across the whole markets for crypto. Okay, you do know how volatile crypto can be. One thing we're looking at here is the fact that it's potentially moving into the oversold trajectory. I am targeting this support line here as a potential buyback because I do believe that this support line is something we do need to pay attention to, especially on the 4 hourly. You can see we've already wicked down to that support line. So if we was to fall below that, then we would start to look really bearish. And I'll bring up the daily time frame now. So you can see on the daily time frame, just as clarification, okay, that we are still well within an uptrend. We just basically wicking down to test the 20 EMA. Okay, I know it looks bad on the 4 hourly, but we have got really overextended. Don't forget that Reef had a massive pump to make these new all-time highs up there at that level, which will drop in now for you, okay? So I am making this video just to reassure you all, okay? We are really far away. Up here, we was really far away from the 20 EMA, and obviously we've come back down. You can see we've literally bounced off it as support on the daily time frame here. So that's positive in itself, okay? So I would expect a lot of buying pressure there. Failing that, if we was to lose that support level there and this channel, then I would expect us to at least come down to this 55 EMA on the daily time frame. And as you know, everyone in the channel, that is a really, really strong support area for Reef that I do say, tell a lot of people, you know, if we are correcting, then always expect that to be a very last support level, because especially on the daily time frame, if you start to fall under that, then you are potentially entering a bear trend and you're hitting a level of resistance, constantly trying to get back up and then hitting your head on that level of resistance. Okay, so basically we are still in an uptrend. We are coming back testing the support. Ignore the FUD. I'm not your financial advisor, but Reef is a really good project. Yeah, the developers and everything, they're pushing it forward. It's part of the Polkadot ecosystem, which is booming. We're having these legs up. We did enter a bit of a downtrend there, where we topped out and then we started to form a reversal. We did bottom out in that trend, as you can see, and then we moved up. So you know, just always zoom out. Always zoom out on your charts. Just see where you are. We are hitting that support line. We are coming down to test that. Okay, we're dropping to 0.4. You may see us potentially get bought up again. Failing that, if we do fall through that, then I would expect a wick down, very similar to what we're seeing here, of this support level here. Okay, so not financial advice, but do always zoom out on your charts. You know, on the hourly, it looks terrible. So on the hourly there, you can see that we've had that big bearish push down there. We've got that bearish cross forming there. We are hitting the bottom of this channel. We wicked right on that channel as support, just like we did over here. You see the wick down there? We got brought back up. So we may still be potentially looking at a retest of this channel again in this little dump here that we're experiencing now. You may see us bounce off this channel like this and move up. And yeah, and then the rest is behind us, and we're continuing this trend for in this uptrend for Reef. So just jumping back to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, then we are currently trailing at 0.4. We look to be getting a little bit bought up again there. You can see that just here on the 4 hour we formed that bullish cross, okay, just there. We shot right up, okay, really massive insane pump for Reef. So what you're experiencing now is just a pullback and test of support, okay. I know we've got that FUD around that news and it looks like, oh, it's going to the ground, it's going to the oblivion, but to be fair, as you can see on the daily, it's just a test of support, okay. And like I said to you, if you was to see that the loss of the 20 EMA on the daily time frame there, then do target the 55, and then failing that, if it goes below that, then yeah, I'll shake your hand and say you were right, it's bearish. But until then, we're bullish on Reef, okay. At the moment, you can see we are just trading in this channel, and it's perfectly healthy, okay. These pullbacks are perfectly healthy. Part of the volatility of crypto, is that even a word, volatilityness? Part of the volatility of crypto, okay, this is the name of the game. You go up and down, up and down. So what am I expecting here for Reef? Okay, well, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do believe that this channel will hold. I do believe that we will get the bounce here, and then we will get that next impulsive wave up. We may not get as big an impulsive wave as we previously had. We may just see us come back up and sort of test these EMAs a little bit and consolidate in this channel like this, and then move up again after a couple of days of consolidation. Because don't forget, the whole market is on a downturn as well. Bitcoin's correcting, Ethereum's correcting, but the market will pick up. It always does, okay. So that's it for today, guys, on Reef. I hope you enjoyed that update. I hope that's left some of you feeling a little bit more relieved about Reef. You know, I remember when we had this correction here, it started to go down, and I just all I kept reading was, it's a scam, it's a scam. We formed that bearish cross there, and we went down here, and we were down there, and we formed this double bottom there. And I said at that point, that's a double bottom on the 4 hourly time frame, and we will start to push up. We will retarget those highs. But what you do when you do that, you don't just go up like that astronomically. What Reef has done here is really healthy. It's gone up gradually, okay. You will be looking at a lot of projects that are sort of just going like this. That is not healthy. When it does that, that means it corrects harder, okay. But you can see it's just slowly creeping up. Slowly catch a monkey. Softly catch a monkey, as my partner says. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Just a minor little correction before we keep going forward. Okay. Good luck, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.